So earlier we were not able to correct it, but now they have introduced a new bookmark and review option until you can change up to 3 responses.
Yeah.
So will that be really helpful?
It is really helpful. So basically, if you don't know a particular, understand a particular part of something, I think in this given attempt only, when I had scored 785, I did not know a term. Okay, I did not know a particular thing that they were asking.
In which section?
I think it was.
Listening.
No, I think it was data insights. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly right now. But they've had asked for not quant, not VARC. It was, I think, in data insights where they were asking for a statistical term or something of that sort.
Okay.
Where I was not sure what the statistical term
So you marked something and went.
I marked something. Then in the later part of the exam, a similar question came. And from the options there, I could figure out what they were asking in the earlier question.
Okay.
Okay, so then I realized that, okay, they want this. Then I could go back in the final review and I could go back and rechange. I didn't have to change my answer. My original answer was correct. Okay. But still I could confirm that that is what they were asking as such. So I was not sure at that point of time whether this is what they are asking. Okay. But a later question on the similar topic, then from the options I could figure out, this is what they are asking. Okay. And then I could go back and say, this is the correct answer.
So you're saying that really helped, the new feature?
Yeah, it does help. And you can basically, what I would say is that in quant, you have to be a bit fast, where even though you have 2 minutes per question, try to solve it within 1.5 minutes, because there might be some questions which are slightly longer than 2 minutes. So you need that buffer time for that. Okay. And also you should have 5 minutes left at the end of the section to go and quickly check the answers once. Okay. And also one thing is that you should be very mindful of time, so that the worst thing that can happen is that you don't answer a few questions. So suppose that you are there is less than 5 minutes left and you have a lot of questions remaining, and the section gets submitted without you answering the last 2-3 questions. Okay. So then you will actually get impacted quite a bit, because the way they score is that they consider that the last 2 questions that you didn't solve, for example, they mark that as wrong, and the next question that would come after that is an easier question, and they mark that question also as wrong. So then you come and then you are marked as you got an easy question wrong. Okay. So that will hurt you quite a bit.
Okay, I understand.
So you have to be very careful that you actually leave yourself time for doing the review process. You don't leave any question till then. And this also means that you won't fixate on a particular question. You can say that I will answer the question, I'll move on, and if it is wrong, I'll come back and fix it later. Okay. So this also means that you don't waste that much time, but leave yourself 3-4 minutes at the very end to change look at the questions, review the questions, and make changes if needed. One thing I would actually say is that review every question. And what I actually did before submitting my quant section, for example, is that I double checked the question answer that I marked was the same thing that they had asked, because you can solve a whole question and then you can find the value of X and Y. But they might, and you would then mark what is X, for example, but they might have asked for Y. So at the very end, just check whether what they have asked is exactly what you have answered.
There were instances where even when I was practicing, the question was X square, I got X, I'm like, the answer is in the option, let me go for it.
Yeah.
So question may be X square or 3X something.
Yeah, so that's what you have to check at the very end. After all things have been marked, you got this answer, you still have the solved sheets in front of you.
And the problem is the option has the same X.
Yeah, they will obviously...
Yes, I got it, and just move on.
Yeah, they'll obviously try to trap you. That is basically when you do, in the final review, you check, what were they asking exactly? Because in your haste and your happiness that I have actually solved this question, you mark off what you immediately get. So you should not do that. That is when you should double check. That is this what they have asked or not.